Look at that wreckage. I'm amazed they're still making them like this.
They?
This looks like a standard fighter jet, but it's actually different. They've done a lot of things to reduce the number of parts and cut down manufacturing costs, without sacrificing the plane's strength and performance. Very cost-effective. You could make 3 planes for the price of 2 this way.
Who's this they you're referring to?
North Ossia Grunder Industries, formerly the South Belker Munitions Factory, run by the Belkan government.
But Ossia has taken over that land now. South Belkan technology is being used for Ossia. Why does Yuktobania have this?
Good question. Actually, speaking of Belka, Ossia recruited some Belkan flying aces after the war 15 years ago to strengthen our Air Force. You know about this?
No. Really?
An aggressor squadron comprised entirely of Belkan aces. Our old enemy. Well, that's the rumor anyway. Even an old fox like me isn't sure they exist. I bet the current administration isn't even aware of the story.
Before the Ossian ground forces can proceed into the Yuktobanian capital of Sinigrad, they'll have to deal with Kruik Fortress directly in their path. The robust defense of this fortress has stalled the advance of our armies for the past 5 days. If this situation continues for much longer, it will give Yuktobania time to complete preparations for a counterattack. We need to take the fortress and enable our ground forces to reach the enemy capital as quickly as possible. To do this, we will launch an air attack on Kruik Fortress. Our last attack sortie fell prey to their anti-aircraft guns and air defense fighters. Deal a decisive blow to the fortress and its surrounding air power, and support the ground forces as they penetrate the complex. Open the door to Kruik. The day of Sinigrad's liberation is near.
Launching with this formation, then?
War Dog, launch!
Pilots, check your plane and prepare for refueling.
Team cover to Able. Today we're gonna do it! This is Able. Don't be stupid. Can't you see that wall in front of us? We're getting air support from Sand Island today. Roger that. I'll tell everyone now.
Lieutenant Colonel, the enemy sent this message to our armies. This fortress will not be captured. Go back to your country. All right then. Let's finish this up quick so we can get home to our families.
Edge engaging.
Allied forces in the air, listen to me. If the ground forces are wiped out, this operation will fail. We need to place top priority on eliminating the threat to our ground forces. We're counting on you. Watch out for enemy planes. We're dealing with the Rosgrees here. You know the Sand Island squadron above us? Supposedly they're the Rosgrees. We keep hearing about it. Radio intercept team! Does the enemy have something hidden up their sleeve? Our air support's from Sand Island, so don't worry about a thing!
Enemy facility.
Initiative, firing!
If we break through here, the capital's just ahead.
Sorry, no visitors allowed. Run along home now.
I'm in range! Missile hit!
That fortress wall's pretty high. It'd be a blast to break it down. Literally.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
Allied planes overhead. This is the Third Lance Armored Brigade, requesting orders to penetrate the fortress. All right, roger that.
back to the enemy. This fortress has been successfully captured. We're going back to our country real soon.
The so-called impregnable fortress fell in half a day, and the momentum of the Osean army had reached a peak. Its final stronghold lost, the Yuktubanian army was setting up a barricade in the urban area up ahead. The next battle could see a lot of bloodshed, with innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. However, the men and officers of the Osean army were optimistic. They thought, as long as the 3 fighters from Sand Island were taking part in the action, things would turn out all right. They have become the center of the army's strength now.
War Dog Squadron, this is Thunderhead. Fly to the tanker for refueling. There is an Allied squadron to the east of your position. They'll guide you to the tanker for air refueling. Good work, people. We're one step away from the enemy's capital. We can win this as long as you're with us. I can feel it.
Those enemy pilots we fought today. I can't imagine how wonderful it would be to fly with them in peacetime.
Yeah.
War Dog, this is the 8492nd Squadron. Can you see us? It'll be an honor for us to escort you heroes. Let's go home.
Yeah, but I'm still wondering what Captain Chopper was doing when... Enemy ECM! Wait a second. That escort plane.
Oh no! The 8492nd Squadron doesn't exist!
Someone in the army's trying to lead us into a trap. Just like back at the stadium.
Thunderhead! Thunderhead, respond!
Multiple unmarked fighters inbound. Hey! Is that their voice on the radio?
You must destroy them. We can't let them end this war. Roger. We'll surround them and attack from all directions.
The 8492nd Squadron aren't Yuktubanian spies?
8492, 8492, 8492. I know I've heard that somewhere before. That's right. When we were helping the President's emergency landing, it was the 8492nd who took our place.
Yeah, you're right.
We got the President, too. So that's what escalated the war?
Yeah.
We've got to tell people about this. But how? We're completely surrounded.
So we'll break through.
I'm breaking through their curtain. Let's hurry back home.
Would it surprise you if I said that President Harling is nowhere to be found within the capital?
Not really. The hardline war Osea is waging right now hardly resembles the peace policy the President was promoting. Let me guess. He disappeared just before we invaded Yuktubania, right?
Exactly. My journalist friends told me that nobody's seen him enter or leave the office since. All of his decisions are communicated through the Vice President. And it gets better. A lot of the military officers that resigned over disagreement with the President's arms reduction plan have started to return to the capital.
I found out something myself. That Belkan aggressor force I was telling you about. Apparently, they're called the 8492nd Squadron. Also, and here's the kicker, Captain Hamilton, the adjutant base commander here, used to be assigned to the 8492nd.
What?
Oh, they're back.
There's no point in talking to that blockhead commander. He treated our president like an idiot just because he wanted peace.
What about his adjutant, Captain Hamilton?
Roger that. The captain and I will go see him. Grim, you go let Jeanette and Pops know.
Right. Be careful.
What? Nagase and the captain went to see Hamilton?
What is it? Did I do something wrong?
Let's hurry.
You got it.
We don't have time to warn the captain in Nagase. We'll have to talk to the base commander ourselves.
Thank you for coming, Second Lieutenant. I was just thinking about calling you over.
Me?
Special Forces Second Lieutenant Peter and Beagle. Or I guess you'd prefer Pops. 15 years ago, you and Bartlett were shot down over enemy terrain. Bartlett's Squadron HQ was destroyed, and all of its data was fried by Belka's magnetic pulse weaponry. When you made it back to the Allied front lines, it was Bartlett's word that convinced them that you were his squadron leader. Is that really true? Bartlett turned out to be a spy. So, who are you really? Can't prove anything about your military record, can you? Arrest them on sight! They're spies! Shoot them if you have to!
Hamilton's got the base commander deceived, too.
I punched that guy's lights out. That bastard was wearing a major's insignia on his shoulder.
I don't know who it is, but someone's trying to widen the rift between the two countries and keep this war going. If OSEA continues to win, then the war will be over.
And they're after us to prevent that? You're kidding!
You people are the pillar of morale for the entire Osean army now.
And now you know something you were better off not knowing. The President's disappearance.
Listen, Pops, who exactly are you?
It's no good. They seized our planes in the hangars.
Hangar C in the rear probably isn't so heavily guarded.
Yeah, but over there's nothing but...
We'll escape with my training jets. Good thing I maintain all my planes well, eh? Let's try it. Jeanette, you take the seat behind me.
presidents have made off with 4 training jets and are heading north. Find them and shoot them down. Repeat, all Air Force planes.
That's Hamilton's voice! Bastard!
Guess I'll try my hand at combat maneuvering then. Excuse me while I take the lead. Follow me, people.
This is the 8492nd Squadron. We have a visual on the enemy. Engaging.
It's them! This is Thunderhead. Roger, 8492nd. Are those guys really traitors?
Yeah. I can't believe it.
You can believe what you want, but it's the truth. 8492nd Squadron, you have permission to shoot down those planes.
8492nd. Roger.
I'll get you guys out of here. You all stay with me now. Good answer. Stay close to me. You're straggling.
That flying style. That isn't the Colonel, is it? Colonel? You mean the Colonel? The legendary pilot that used to call Hokabine the Raven during the last war? Yeah, the most infamous traitor our country's ever produced.
Is that you, Ashley? I kept hearing this name, 8492. I was wondering what the heck it was. Since you started calling yourselves the Gravok Fighter Squadron in the last war, I got sick of flying in the same sky with you. Sounds like you're strayed even further from your ideals since then.
What's that island down there? Damn it, my radar's out.
That's a volcanic island. There's a strong magnetic field all around it. Our radar's out too, so you guys better follow me closely. The ravine is widening up ahead. What's that?
It's a scrapyard.
This is a graveyard for scrap planes. Expects us to follow that?
Hey, you still keeping up with me? that's it. Those folks sure don't seem to like us very much. to the 8492nd. We're seeing the traitors on the radar again.
There they are again.
This is Swordsman. I just found them. So now I just shoot him down?
Exactly. He's not really our enemy.
It's a signal like, trust me, bail out. He wants us to bail out?
What say we trust him then? Jeanette, you first.
Swordsman to Thunderhead. Splash 1.
Tracked on radar. Kill confirmed.
Just one left.
This is Pix. I do not see any floating debris in the water. Image faded from radar. All planes destroyed.
You'd better give me a medal for this later. This is Sea Goblin. We have found the floating remains of the destroyed aircraft in the water. I don't see any of the crew. It looks like they couldn't eject and sank with their planes. Roger, Sea Goblin. Return to base. Alright, let's go. We've got a new home waiting for you.
All planes from the Sand Island detachment were shot down by naval jets from the carrier Kestrel. Likewise, all of the pilots are confirmed dead.